So recently my most watched video here on my channel just reached 100,000 views. This one, setting up your audio interface or sound card in FL Studio, and that's really exciting. And I know a lot of people, the million view mark is something that is really, that is a big milestone. And as for musicians as well, I know that you guys have probably wondered how much you can actually get paid if you get 1 million plays or 1 million streams in certain digital platforms. So today that's what we're going to be looking at, because I know a lot of us are probably asking ourselves the same question. My last video was this cheap ways to get rid of echo, has 829 views, and this one has 4.7k views. And let's say, for instance, these were plays of your music. How much do you think you would get paid for that? So let's calculate that for a second. Okay, so there's this website called Streaming Royalty Calculator that I'm going to be using to calculate all the royalties that you will get on Spotify, Apple, and Tidal, YouTube, SoundCloud, and all these other places where you can actually distribute your music as well. So that's the one we're going to be using. So let's start with Spotify first and see how much you will get from a certain number of streams. So let's put in maybe a good number of streams. Let's say 1,000. 2, 3, and calculate. Boom, there you get $4 for 1,000 streams. Let's move to Apple. Calculate, you get $5 off 1,000 streams. Tidal, $12, which means Tidal actually pays the most. Okay. Google Play, 15. Okay, wow. Deezer, $4. Amazon, $5. Groove Music, $50. Pandora, $1. Okay. Napster, $9. YouTube, $1.75. SoundCloud, $1 as well. And I remember I made a video on how much I get paid here on YouTube. So this is basically the same thing. Out of 1,000 views, I get at least $1, and $1 calculates, it amounts to 18 Rand. So let's go back now. Let's start to check real big numbers. Let's say Spotify, for instance. Let's add maybe 3 more zeros, and let's do 1 million and calculate how much you get. You get $4,000. So let's calculate how much $4,000 is in Rand. That's 57,000 Rand that you can get for 1 million streams on Spotify. And let's check out Tidal. You get 12,000. Now let's see what 12,000 amounts to in Rands. You get 171 South African Rand out of 1 million streams on Tidal. So now I think you guys can actually see where you need to concentrate your marketing on based on these streams, because a lot of people are probably wondering, how much do I get paid? A lot of you guys are probably signing on to DistroKid, and I'd get a lot of people asking me questions. Okay, when do I get paid? How much do I get paid? And all these type of questions. But this actually shows you how much exactly you get paid. And I know SoundCloud also has some monetization that they're doing as well. They are now paying for streams as well. So if you have your music on SoundCloud that you've released, you can also get paid for that music. If you have 1 million plays on SoundCloud, you get 1,300. That'll be 18,000. That's just off like 1 million plays. That's if you get there. Now, do you see why you need to really push your music, and why I think that a lot of people, don't need to get into the whole music streaming thing with money in mind, because these numbers are really difficult to get. Like if you look at a lot of big artists, it's really hard for them to reach this 1 million view or 1 million play mark. Just here on YouTube only, it's really hard to get 1 million views, especially on like one video or on one track. It's really big artists that are really leading the nation music that are actually getting this types of figures. So this website actually can indicate where you need to concentrate your advertising on if you're looking to really make a lot of money. And Tidal actually seems to be paying a lot more, like for streams. So to simplify things, if maybe the numbers confused you a little bit, let's go back to like 1,000 views here on YouTube and calculate. That's like $1.75, right? So this means that out of a video that I released, like this festive deep house appreciation mix that I made has 1,000 views. That's how much I got, which is $1.75, which means I got 24 Rand out of that video. And these are the videos that are not even reaching 1,000. It means I get nothing. You see what I'm trying to say? So if you are pushing music and your sole goal to push music as you're starting is to make money and make a living off this, you're really gonna have to apply yourself and put in the time to really build your yourself and really build an audience, because you don't just make these numbers, because streaming doesn't really pay so much as people expect it to pay unless you're really making thousands of views and millions of views every day out of a lot of songs, which means you need to keep releasing songs constantly, and you need to make people come and know that your music is there and play it, or if it's watching videos or engagement and all that type of stuff. For me to get 1,000 views on a video, it's actually something that I think that, okay, this video did well if I get 1,000 views. My previous video, cheap ways to get rid of echo, for a person that has almost 20,000 subscribers, I get less than 1,000 views. Obviously this one, the how to produce like DJ Maphorisa did better, because the song Poisa was a song that was out there a lot, that was trending and people were talking about a lot. That's why people were searching for this, and it did well. So let's just see how much I made off that video. So let me put 4,000 for fans, calculate. That's $7 converted to rands. That's like 100 Rand. That's how much you can make if you start to make these numbers in your music. These numbers are out here on the internet, out in the public. They're not being hidden by these companies. You can definitely calculate these royalties and just see how much you'll make, in case maybe you're not sure exactly how much you have made, because sometimes these sometimes you get paid monthly, or sometimes you get paid after 3 months or 2 months, and you want to know exactly how much you're gonna get before you actually pay out of DistroKid or any company that you're using. So you can just use this streaming royalty calculator to check out how much royalties you've generated, and just come here and fill in the streaming service that you're using, that you want to calculate. And obviously DistroKid and stuff will pay out collectively from all these streaming services, and put all the amounts together and give you like a one amount. But it's just good to know what is the rate of each streaming service, like I just showed you right now. If you found this really helpful, as I said, you can share this video and drop me a like down below so other people can also see what's really happening. And I'll see you guys in my next video. I thought I'd share this, but I want to know down in the comments what you think about these royalties. Do you think we should be getting more, or do you think it's fair? Or I want to hear your thoughts down below in the comments. So that's been my video for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I am X and I'm out. Peace.